AI is not going away, because the thing is, AI's been here for a lot longer than ChatGPT. I mean, ChatGPT, obviously, really big pivot point in adoption and understanding of what these systems can do. But machine learning has been in use by a number of verticals, for example, financial services, life sciences, and pharma for decades. So this is fundamental technology. We've been using it. We will continue now to use it. We're going to have, as always, a hype cycle where there's some moment in technology where folks really want to believe that we've got the solution and everything's going to be easy from now on. AI, like any other technology solution, has incredible use cases and best fits, and some things it's not as best fit for. So we'll be going through that adoption as people understand it. But AI is apps, and some of the fantasies of nobody will have to work. I saw a headline that said your CEO is going to be replaced by an AI. Right.
I'm sure a lot of people would say, good. Not me.
Yeah, not us. We love the CEO. But yeah. So I think that we're going to have to go through that hype of, but as we get through that hope, the reality, the core is machine learning has been in use for a very long time, and technology is very, very, very useful technology, and
Right.
AI adoption is here to stay. It's just a matter of finding the best use cases and getting a little bit past that hype cycle.
Gotcha. One of the interesting things in the previous article where we were talking about, I think there was a quote that this is a program for AI users, developers, and security teams. That's a really broad swath. So what level of expertise do you need to really do this Protect AI certification
So
program?
this one, the intro one, that's sort of our 101, it actually was aimed at a very, very broad audience. Now, somebody who has absolutely no technology background, we're assuming that you've been in the technology space, or you have a baseline understanding of technology. If you have a little bit of an understanding of what DevSecOps is and what it means, that's very helpful. But this one was very much designed to be that baseline, that where we all get started, so that we could build off of it more specific classes that really do a deeper dive into this is what the machine learning engineers need to know about security. This is what the security teams need to know. So this module was very much that intro. So it does have a broad audience.
Gotcha. And I know, Mark, you've been doing a great job of keeping us abreast of what the Hunter program, the bugs they're finding. But just in like layman's terms, what overall are the biggest threats right now with AI and ML that IT leaders need to know?
I think the one of the biggest threats is not understanding how it works, not understanding how it's used in the organization. And so kind of, that education level, that really matters a lot. So I think that security teams really need to get educated. Another reason that we're doing a lot of education work. The other one is there's a lot of shadow use, and I don't mean shadow in a negative way. I think it got this bad, shadow IT, and the people who do it are bad. It's not shadow in that sense. It's just that it was adopted, it was in use. These teams are doing great things for the organizations that they're building AI and ML solutions for. An adoption of some of these, these chatbots, for example, to help organizations, or co-pilots, right? They're very positive, but the security team doesn't have as clear a line into the adoption and use as they could. So education, not being afraid of it, not thinking it's, magical fairy dust, but understanding it's a new technology that we're bringing in, or in some cases, a technology that's been in use in the organization, but so that there's an understanding of how it works, how to secure it. That's number one. Number two, being able to find and understand where it's in use within your organization, whether it's the AI and ML you're building to power your organization or that you're adopting to help move faster.
Right. Now, as you touched upon before, I mean, this isn't your regular side. This isn't about securing your network perimeter or locking down your desktops. I mean, this is a whole new type of beast.
Yeah. That's it, is that for a lot of, and when I got into security originally many years ago, it was, to your point, it was about the network, and it was about when we had physical perimeters, we were on-prem, we weren't in the cloud. And then a lot of us that were doing great at networking, we realized, oh my gosh, we have to worry about layer 7. We have to worry about apps. And then AppSec came into what was considered security. And AI is going to be the same way. This is another thing we bring, just as we brought in cloud, we had to understand it, Wi-Fi, now we have to bring in an AI and understand